The equivalent fraction. What is it? What is an equivalent fraction? An equivalent fraction has the same value than other one, but it is written in a different way. For example, here there are two different fractions. Firstly, we are going to get the decimal value from the first fraction. After that, we are going to do the same for the second fraction. Compare both quotients and notice that have the same value. As a result, both fractions are equivalent. How could be this possible? Different fractions can represent the same part in a whole. If we divided a whole in 12 parts and take just 6, we have this fraction. We do the same for other whole that is divided in 4 parts and just take 2 of them. Lastly, we have a whole divided in 2 parts and take 1. All these cases represent the same part. The relation between all these fractions is that the numerator and denominator are divided by the same number. The fraction with smallest numerator and denominator is known as the simplest form. How to simplify a fraction? The numerator and denominator should be divided by the same number without getting a result with decimal part. Here we have this fraction, and we are going to try the first 4 prime numbers. Using the number 2 we get a new fraction. After that, we do the same with this fraction and try the number 2. Now we get a new fraction and keep going with number 2. In this case the result has decimal part, so this time number 2 is not useful. Then, we try with number 3 and get another fraction. In this case, this is the simplest form, because there are no more options to divide without getting a decimal part. Now, this is another example. First, we try with number 2 and find out that is not working. So, it is necessary to change and try with number 3, in this case we get a valid fraction. Now, use the number 2 again for this fraction and discover that is not valid. We move to number 3, and get a wrong fraction. Now, it is turn to use number 5, divide numerator and denominator by 5, and get a new valid fraction that is the simplest form. Finally, we will proceed to show an exercise where it is necessary to find the simplest form for each fraction. It will be given 5 seconds to pause the video and solve the exercise. In the first 4 cases is possible to get the simplest form, in the 5th case the fraction cannot be simplified, and in the last case we should change from mixed to improper fraction before proceeding with simplification. Thank you for your attention.